A woman's intuition. This term has been tossed around and used for years, but what exactly does it mean? What is a woman's intuition, and can it actually be trusted? As women, we have slowly but surely taken on more masculine behaviors and more masculine responses to the world, but we have sort of turned off our connection to our intuition, or just stopped listening to our intuition altogether. And while your gut feelings, they're not always applauded. When we have gut feelings, they're not always applauded. But there is an undeniable, you cannot deny this, that women have this ability to be right. We're not always right, but we are oftentimes right. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Ellison, and on this channel, I help women rediscover who they are, tap into their intuition, and shamelessly live out of their passions and purposes. So, if that sounds like something you are interested in and would like to learn more about, then I highly suggest that you hit that subscribe button down below and stay in the loop with my future uploads. It just feels right. You just know that is your intuition. In today's world, everybody, people are just completely obsessed with proof and, having the proof. And we apply this scientific method to every aspect of our lives, but we completely ignore the inklings, the notions, the gut feelings, or the nudges that we experience in life. Why? Why is that? Well, as we've seen and has been proven, the world is obsessed with masculine energy. We just love masculine energy. It's based on hard facts, on proof, on research and doing the work. There's effort, which equals results, and there's evidence to prove our results, and there's evidence to prove that the results are earned, are factual, and that they are correct. There's a part of us that loves that. Everybody loves that, right? Trust me. I love it. I am an Enneagram type 5, and if you know anything about the Enneagram, then you know that 5s are very dependent upon knowledge, facts, and hard evidence. We want to know, and we want to know that something is correct. We want to be capable and knowledgeable. So yes, I completely understand the appeal to having the evidence to prove that an action that we are about to take is correct, and that it's going to work in our favor, and that, it's going to be beneficial, and it's going to have a positive result. My hair is in my face. As I've shared in previous videos, though, despite all of my efforts and all of the, actions and, following the formula of a successful life, I have not received it. I have not achieved this, what is formally known as a successful lifestyle. According to all the books, all, the wealth books, the success books, the, whatever books, I should be a, wealthy business owner or CEO who lives in a mansion on top of a mountain. And trust me, that is not what my life looks like. Why not? There have been countless moments in my life when I have had this feeling that it's like, I need to be doing this, or I shouldn't be doing this. Because I didn't have the proof and have the evidence that something was right or wrong, I ignored the feeling. And I moved forward in a way that it was like, this is a proven method. This is a proven step. This is a proven action. You know what? If I go to college and get my degree, then I will have a wonderful job and be making 6 figures. That has not happened. I don't want it to happen. I ignored my intuition. So what is your intuition? Properly defined, intuition means the ability to understand something immediately without the need for conscious reasoning, or a thing that one knows or considers likely from instinctive feeling rather than conscious reasoning. It's instinct. It's gut feelings. You just know. When discussing intuition, though, it is commonly phrased a woman's intuition or feminine intuition. This implies that men don't naturally have this ability, or it's not as strong as a woman's ability to tap into their intuition. Intuition is distinctly female. Men have the power to plug their lives into the formula and see success. They have the power to do A plus B, which equals C, very well, right? It's competence, they do it well. Women are different. We have the ability to look at a situation and know. We know what's right. We know what's wrong. We know what we need to do. We can see situations playing out before they actually happen. We can see, we know. Intuition is almost like a woman's sixth sense. You know, it's not one that is physical or proven or visible, but it's this spiritual intellect. It is reason number 5,549 that women are not weak, that feminine women are not weak. In most of, history and the historical stories, people who were considered wise, not just knowledgeable, not just, book smart and well-read, but people who were wise and who were able to distinctively choose between right and wrong, these people were held in high esteem and usually held roles of respect, nobility, and even power. Women naturally have this. Women naturally have this ability to see right from wrong, to make decisions, to know the right decision, to know the right move. Can somebody please explain to me why this is weak? I have a very hard time understanding why this is weak. Now, I am going to take this a little bit of a step further for you, and I'm going to pull in my faith-based ponderings, I'll say. I've said it before, I am not religious, I am faithful, so here's how I like to think of a woman's intuition. It is the direct line of communication. After the death and resurrection of Christ, everybody has access to the Holy Spirit, which is God within you. I believe that intuition comes more naturally for women, though. Men have an intuitive side, but it comes more naturally to women because this line of communication was never truly broken. As I explained in a previous video, and oh my gosh, my hair. As I explained in a previous video, and we'll probably explain in a future video, at the fall, men were cursed with having to labor. They had to earn, achieve, they had to work hard and strive to receive anything in life. Women were not. Women were cursed with pain, be it physical pain, emotional pain, mental or spiritual pain. We endure pain, but we did not get cursed with the need to strive. We don't have to strive. These verses imply that women still maintain this power to receive without needing to prove themselves. We don't have to prove ourselves right. We don't have to prove ourselves as worthy of something. We just know. We just are. We just receive that respect. And I believe that this rings true for intuition and taking action steps as well. Where men need evidence, where men need proof, want proof and evidence, and where men need the 10-step program, women receive the no. We just know, right? We don't need the 10-step program. We know what 10 steps we need to do, right? We just simply say, I know what the next step is. And after that next step, I'm going to listen and feel, and I'm going to know what the step after that will be. We don't need the evidence to know. We don't need the proof to know. We don't need the 10-step program to know. We instinctively know. We receive the sense of this, this is the right decision. This is the next step, right? Despite the fact that everybody's telling you, you need to get that job. You need to marry that guy. You need to do this thing. You need to buy that house. Despite everything, women have this ability to say, no, that's not right. That's right. No, it does not always make sense, right? No, there is not always proof. Sometimes there is. Sometimes there is this proof that, it's going to work out. Nowadays, as far as we'll take YouTube, for example, there's proof that you could have a viable career on YouTube. It is not promised, but there's proof that there's a viable career. Now, it is much less promised than, I'll take myself for an example. I went to school for accounting and finance. It is promised that I could have a wonderful career in accounting and finance. It's wrong, though. It's wrong for me. I just know. It's wrong for me to pursue that career. At the end of the day, we know what the right decision is. When we are able to quiet ourselves and listen and not tune in to what the world is saying, and we're able to just sort of tune into our feelings, tune into what's right, tune into what our gut's telling us, tune into what we just feel is right, those inklings, those notions, those nudges. We're able to tune into that. We're able to take that next step. We do not know 10 steps into the future. We do not. And thank heavens we don't, because sometimes some of those steps are challenging and hard and painful. But we know the next one. We know the next thing that we need to do. And personally, bringing this back to faith and biblical terms, I'll say, I believe that this is God communicating with us, yes, you need to do that. No, do not do that. Okay, that is sort of what I think the intuition is. You might believe something else. You might believe that it is the universe. You might believe that you are receiving, some other spiritual being, insight from another spiritual being. But personally, I believe in God. Now, I'm not saying that you need to completely blow off facts, evidence, or that you shouldn't be doing your research, because I firmly believe that investing time in trying to figure out how something's going to work, I think that is important. Remember that we are 30% masculine on average, okay? There's still a masculine aspect to us that is okay, I'm going to get my facts. I'm going to get my data here. But tune into your gut feelings. Stop ignoring them. Stop, pushing them aside as weak or pushing them aside as wrong or unpredictable, undependable, unreliable, because those gut feelings, they are something that it's tuning in to truth, and it's tuning in to the vibe that you need to be following. And sometimes those gut feelings tell you precisely what research you need to be doing. The key is to not ignore what you feel in your bones is correct and is right. You need to stay in tune with what you are feeling is completely right, despite what everybody else is telling you is wrong. That is all that I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you gained some knowledge about intuition, and I'm hoping to sort of learn myself more about intuition and share more about intuition with you in the future. So if you are interested in seeing more videos a lot like this one, then make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, and definitely look forward to more videos coming to you in the future. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I love you oh so very much. And until we meet again, so long.